Hey guys, it's me TG and I'm back with another video. On this video, we're gonna do a get ready with me just to get a little cute and run some errands. As you can see, I'm looking a little different because I waxed my brows, shaped them a little bit. I left them still kind of bushman-y, but just kind of gave me a little arch, only because when I usually do them, I do make them a little bit thinner, but I was in a rush and I just needed to do something to kind of clean them up. And I just did not have the time to really like go in how I normally go in and really kind of thin them out some. But I think that they still look good, and this is what we're working with. So I've already, as you've seen, washed my face, moisturized the whole nine yards on my face, and now I'm trying to get my hair together. So I did get my hair straightened. If you've been kind of keeping up with me and following me, you'll know that I recently got my hair straightened, and I got it straightened about, when did I get my hair straightened? Tomorrow, it'll be a week that my hair has been straight, and I have not gone in to re-straighten it or anything. I'm the kind of person where if I get it straightened, I don't go in every day and re-straighten it. I put as minimal heat on my hair as I possibly can. If I straighten it, it's definitely during the cooler months, and it's definitely no more than 3 times a year during fall. But yeah, this is how it's looking. It's looking kind of limp, kind of dead, but around my edges, my roots, you can tell, you know, she's getting a little frizzy. But it's amazing to me how when I straighten my hair feels so flat, and I can tell that it's getting oily. But I'm gonna try and stretch it another week. And I don't have any dry shampoo or anything like that, so I won't be applying any of those products to my hair. But yeah, this is how she's looking, you guys. And we've got to fix this so that we can, you know, look a bit more decent out in these streets, okay? I do not rock a middle part. This would not be cute, me going out like this, no. If anything, I'll try to do like a little side something, rock a little side part, or, you know, try to tousle it some and give her some body. But I think what I want to do today is a straight ponytail. And I think that I actually will kind of go in and re-straighten and comb my hair out. And my straight hair maintenance is probably the worst straight hair maintenance anybody can do when they straighten their hair, because I don't sleep with a bonnet. I don't wrap my hair. I just let it be kind of wild and free. Like, I will sleep with it down like this. Yeah, it's the worst. It's the worst, like, hair straightening maintenance. Sorry, y'all. That's just what I do. I know a lot of people who may watch this will think, well, how do you get your hair so long? How do you maintain your length, especially with, you know, the color? Really, I feel like it's not a secret. For me, I do as minimal heat on my hair as I possibly can throughout the year. Washing your hair, using quality shampoo and conditioners, scalp care, not allowing your hair to get too tangled. And I will say that once you find a shampoo and a conditioner that you really like, stick with it and use it for at least 6 months to a year. Because if every week you're switching up your shampoo and your conditioners, your hair never has a chance to learn what it's supposed to do with the products that you're putting in your hair. I'm not saying you can't try things, you know, here and there. But for me personally, my go-to favorite shampoo, deep conditioner line is Pureology. And I promise I will do a video for you guys showing you that process and my go-to wash and go. But that brand is amazing. I've been using that brand for going on maybe 3 years. And in terms of slip, the deep conditioner, there is no product on the market that gives me the slip that the Pureology strengthening deep conditioner gives me. And it's really good for color treated hair. And yeah, what else? I used to not get my hair trimmed throughout the year, but was it last year or was it this year? Last year, I made the vow to maintain getting trims. For me, I do it every 8 to 12 weeks, and it just helps to just get the dead ends off so it's not weighing my hair down, and it will encourage new growth from my roots. I do wear my hair in updos. I would say equal to me wearing my hair down. And when I do my updos, I do, well, I make sure to keep my hair hydrated and moisturized. And I do not go over a week without washing or conditioning my hair. So those are just a couple of tips that I do to encourage hair growth, to maintain my length, and to get more length, especially on my color treated hair. But yeah, so today I think what I want to do is give myself a really, really cute ponytail. But I need to comb my hair out. I need to straighten just all around the board so that I can then slick her back and put her into a really cute ponytail. So I am using the Chi flat iron. This is really the only flat iron I've ever used. And I had one that was purple. I actually still have her. She aged so well. I got her in middle school from Ulta. And she conked out maybe 3 years ago. She still works. It's just that the plug apparatus is breaking apart, and it's probably really dangerous to plug her into a wall. So I got this one. And yeah, the Cheese used to have that 1 temp setting, and it was fine for me because it still got hot enough to straighten my hair. This one has a couple of different settings. I put it on the highest setting, which is 410, but I might not need that much. I don't know, but that's just what I do. And for this process, I am going to comb my hair. I'm going to split her down the center. And that will help me greatly while I straighten. But I can definitely tell that my hair is oily. I have used dry shampoo before in the past, and it was fine. It's just been a while. I can't even remember. Definitely pre-pandemic. It's just, I can't even remember what kind I used. but I feel like by the time I would use a dry shampoo, I just decide, okay, let me just wash my hair. But yeah, so look at that. When I said look at that, look at this, guys. It's trying. We got a couple of frizzies. So anywho, yeah. Okay, so that's one side. Combing out the other. And again, I comb over my sink because I hate seeing a lot of hair on the floor in my restroom. And I just feel like combing over my sink, it just makes for an easy cleanup. And I think for this straightening, go round, I'm gonna do my best to stick to the one pass. But back in the day, you guys, oh my goodness, like who wasn't obsessed with just constantly passing that flat iron through their hair? Okay. So she's all combed out. You see, when I comb it, it doesn't look so stringy. You know what I'm saying? She looks much better. I'll show you guys how she's looking. Kind of comb through the back. Oh. Honey, we stay shedding, right? So. I'm sure you guys can see. But that's how she's looking. Okay, so again, part, take it down, back. Okay. So I will be posting a video of my, the lady that colors my hair. She's the one who actually gave me this blowout silk press, whatever you want to call it. And to achieve this, we used the Sacred line of products. And when I tell you, it actually did a really good job. Granted, this is week-old hair. But honey, once I give her the refresher, I'm gonna look like I literally just got my hair pressed. Another thing to mention is that if you have color treated hair, it's really important that when you do decide to straighten or press your hair, that you use very high quality, nourishing products. Because color will make your hair, what's the word? It will weaken your hair because this is not your hair in its natural state. So any form of manipulation like coloring, straightening, you know, you are inflicting harm. Not to sound super dramatic, but you are, you know, you are manipulating your hair. And that can damage it. So you want to make sure that the products that you're using reinforce and strengthen, you know, whatever it is that you're doing to your hair, if that makes sense. So I think what I'm gonna do is kind of section her off into 4 pieces. And that's how we'll go about just doing this refresher. Ooh, not getting stuck to my gloss. Oh, I wanted to mention that in my face routine, I felt like my lips needed a scrub to get some of that dead skin off. And probably the product that I have bought the most from Fenty Beauty is their Pro Kisser Lip Loving Scrub Stick. I have bought this the most out of any Fenty Beauty product. As a matter of fact, I make sure to have 2 or 3 extra, because as soon as this one runs out, that's when I'm probably gonna need it. You know, always when you're in need of something, that's when you typically don't have it. But I stay repurchasing this. It is wonderful. It has these like micro, well, I guess they're not micro because you can see them, but these exfoliating husk, pieces of a husk, maybe coconut, I'm not sure, I don't remember. But when I tell you, amazing, and you can really just feel it working. And then I will rub it off with a little Kleenex, and then I will go over my lips with a warm, moist towelette, and oh my gosh, like I can just feel the hydration going in. Then I topped it with my Burt's Bees chapstick, and then I put the peach Laneige over to achieve this hydrated look. But yeah, I don't scrub my lips every single day. Just when I feel like, okay, my lips need something. Okay, so you guys, this is how she's looking. I'm not sure, you know, I'm still trying to play with angles, but we gotta get rid of this little bumpy, and I just wanna slick her down, you know, slick her down some. The ends are not looking too bad, but we want to just kind of relax them just a little bit. And I know you guys probably can't see this side as I'm doing it, so maybe I should just start over here first. So that's what we'll do. And then I'll do the other side probably off camera, so as not to waste you guys time. But as you can see, I still have the same problem here, so we gotta like get rid of this little bumpy. And it's probably because when I bathe, the water as I rinse myself off kind of hits that little back area more so than the other areas. Yeah. Okay. So separating, it doesn't have to be perfect, just so that when you're working with one section, you're not constantly, you know, dealing with this section getting in your way. And I'll just kind of clip it with the same clip. I don't know where my clips are going. They just tend to disappear over time. But yeah, so I'm gonna start with this section. Oh, and then let me just kind of section this so that it doesn't. Y'all, this is a look. This is actually kind of cute. What do y'all think? It's giving like Arabian princess. This is cute. It's kind of cute. Okay. So yeah, so I don't want any pieces or stragglings. I think this weekend, so I think I'm gonna try and get this hair to last me at least a week. And if I'm successful, that'll be great. I might do another pony on Sunday and kind of put a little wave in my hair. I think that would be cute. If so, I'll film that. So if you're straightening your hair, the key to doing a really good press on yourself is to work with small sections. If you're working with sections that are too big, it's just not going to be as good as if you're working with sections that are, you know, smaller. So I try not to go greater than the width of my flat iron. So this is probably about 1 inch. So the piece that I'm working with is about 1 inch. And as you can see, it's already trying to fall. So what I'm gonna do is try and, do I have a pin? I think I do, I just don't know where they are. So I'm just gonna try and bobby pin this up so that it doesn't fall, and then that way, yeah. I don't really do the chase method. Well, I'm not gonna do it now. When I was straightening my curly hair, yes, that is what my lady did, but I just comb it. It's already straight, so I don't think that there's really a point or a need. And then you guys, like, I just try to get as close as I can, and I run that flat iron down. And I kind of use my hair to keep, my hand to keep the hair from, I guess, I can't think of the words, but like, so you know, you use the comb and then the flat iron to chase it. But since my hair is already straight, this hand is the iron, and I'll take my hand and I'll just kind of do this. So I guess I am kind of doing the chase method, but a different way. And I really only want to do 1 pass, so let's just stick to that. Also, if your hair is retaining, after you straighten it, if it's retaining the smell of the flat iron, that means that you're over flat ironing your hair, because it shouldn't. And that's why I said we're gonna stick to just 1 pass, because I don't want my hair to smell like I straightened it, you know. I'm the type of person where if I straighten my hair, honey, I want you to think that my hair is naturally straight. But a dead giveaway would be, oh my gosh, her hair smells like she just flat ironed it. And guys, just look at that. Oh, look at that color. And just look at these beautiful results. Yes. The ends are not perfect, but I'm not gonna let that bother me, because I wanna stick to just doing 1 pass. Boom. So that's this little area. Oh, darn it, did I not get rid of the bump? I still feel the bump. Okay, but we're gonna leave it. I'm not gonna let that bother me. It's probably the angle in which I'm straightening, but whatever. Where's my pen? Oh, I just had it. Pen. It's the same color as my, as the counter, so, okay, pin this. Okay, which was the hair that just fell? Okay, what's this? Oh dear. Okay, stop. And you can actually see the bumpies. I'm trying to get rid of the bumpies. So again, I kind of use my hand as my, I guess my chaser. Bring that flat iron in and bring it on down. Nice, pretty, pretty. Okay. to relax her a little bit. Next piece. Boom. And I just have one more piece left in this little back section. It's really not that time consuming. It probably, if I wasn't filming, maybe it would take 30 minutes. But of course, if you're in a time crunch and you're feeling a little stressed, it might feel like it takes longer. But once you get into the hang of it, you guys, it's not that bad. Here. Now, if it was really, really cold, I probably would not have to touch up my hair. But right now, it's not hot, like scorching summer hot, but it's not cold. It's not even cool where, you know, the weather can just do the work for you of kind of keeping the hair, you know, straight. Because when the humidity is in the air, whew, the humidity is working against, you know, what you're trying to achieve. So this is the back section. I've got one more piece. I feel a little bumpy here, so I probably will just go over this top part, but everything else is fine. Just one more piece. Hopefully you guys can see, I'm trying to do it in a way where I can look in the mirror, but yeah, you guys can see too. And just work it down. So that is just how, you know, one section is refreshed and made like, you know, we just got our hair pressed. You can kind of subtly see the difference in this side versus this side. And then let me address this little piece. I think it's the way in which I was holding the flat iron, but I gotta get up here to straighten that. And that's it. I'm not gonna take it all the way down. But you know, if you had somebody doing it, they would know how to, you know, work the flat iron and do it in a way where you can actually press the hair, but I can't see back there, so I'm just kind of trying to go off a feel. Okay, so now this front part, you can see the difference in what we just did and this front part that has fallen. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna toss this to the back. Just dramatic, toss it. And then we're gonna work with this front section here. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You know, the sectioning, but I get it. Some of us are really OCD. I can be too. So, you know, just do as you please. comb it. I'm trying to see. Watch your ears, you guys. You gotta watch the ears and be careful so you don't burn yourself. This is super close. I straighten it out. Probably need to pin this. I'm gonna do it like that. And be careful. Run that flat iron down. Which is cute. Okay. Toss her to the back. And then here, and then you see I'm trying to press all these little flyaways, get these flyaways to relax some. Okay. This, I'm gonna try and then turn so you guys can see. Comb her out. Okay, now this part in the front is a little weird. See, like she's kind of like weird. I want her to be more straight. So I'm making a section. I'm pulling her just because it's so close to my face. Bring in that iron and then go straight down. Okay. Take another section. And then the front section, this section, you guys, I'm gonna show you how I do it because you gotta be careful because you don't want to have a lot of breakage around, you know, the frame of your face. So as we move closer and closer to the face, and this hair is essentially like my face framing layers, you gotta be careful because you do not want to break your hair. So I'm separating. Taking the flat iron, going in, putting that iron. And before anyone says anything, no, my hair is not burning. You know, flat irons release heat, and they're releasing heat on my hair, hence why there's, you know, steam that comes off the iron. So again, another section, push this one back, take that iron, hit it, boom. I comb it out, and then I'm gonna toss it to the back. Now we've got these face framing layers. I I still am gonna keep parting it. You get excited and you're like, okay, well, I can just do this. I can make this one piece. No, you still need to keep doing the small layers, because if you don't, then you're just gonna have to do it after you've run the iron through your hair so many times. Take it, run it through. Here we essentially have two pieces left, this piece and this piece. I'm gonna do this piece first. And then this piece. And then at the end, what I'll do is put all of this half together and then assess, like, okay, is there any part that needs to be touched up, gone over? Bring the hair together. I'm really not having that much fallout. I'm not going to show you guys my sink because I think that that's disgusting, but it's just like a few strands of hair. I don't feel any bumpies. Yeah, you can just kind of see like the hair is easy to go through. You know, she's just refreshed. The color is really pretty. You don't really see any fuzziness here or in the back where we touched up. Okay, so this is cute. This is cute compared to this side. You see what I'm saying? This side is just a little bit more like, okay, fresh out the salon, whereas this is like giving, yeah, like the hair has been straight for days, if that makes sense. So it's preference. I'm not against this, but I am a week later doing a refresh so that I can have another week. You see what I'm saying? If I went like this for another week, oh, we're talking about the hair super, super, super oily. I might be able to go 2 more weeks since I refreshed, but yeah. So I'm gonna be quiet. I am going to do this side of my hair and then I will do my ponytail. Oh, so let me mention this. As I move my hair back, you know how I was saying, like, you have to determine if you need to do touch-ups. So like in here, this is not how I want it to be. So I am gonna kind of go into this area, and this is when you really need to be careful because this is how you can really encourage a lot of breakage. I am gonna go over this, but I'm gonna try to be as delicate as I can and not like hold that iron too tight. And I think the way that I'm gonna straighten it is I'm gonna straighten it in this direction to ensure that it is straight. Like that. You see? I got that side, but this little piece, And then when I make my ponytail, I'm gonna put something nourishing on my edges so that they're not, what is the word, in shock, so much in shock. That's it. I didn't run it all the way through. I just kind of, you know, just kind of touched it up so that it fits in more with the rest of the hair. My goal is not to get my hair bone straight at the edges. I have a little trick for that, and since I am gonna pony it, I'm gonna have a little, well, you guys have to watch and see, but what I'm saying is you don't have to feel like you gotta get this bone straight. You don't. Because when you do the ponytail, yes, this front part is gonna be seen, but it doesn't need to be bone straight. You'll see what I'm talking about. Just keep watching. Just keep watching. So we're gonna go. Okay, you guys, so this time on this front section, I'm doing it a little bit differently. I'm actually making the parts kind of project to the front, splitting them in half, and taking my iron and just going long. Kind of mimicking more, I guess, what they would do in the salon. Once you get into a good rhythm, then you start getting more comfortable. It was a little bit more awkward. Starting on this side first, I usually start on this side, but for filming purposes, I wanted to start on this side so that you guys can really see. But yeah, this just kind of ensures like you get it really straight and you don't have any bumpies. And then you see once it's straight, then I can just pin it to the side. But you just gotta get into a good rhythm and do, you know, what works for you. So this is what I have left to straighten. And again, I'm just gonna part down. And then this part, I'm going to straighten. Iron and just go straight down. Straight down, straight down, straight down. She's done. I can just pin her to the side. Push over. And she's just gonna fall so nicely once this section is done. So again, this part. Okay, hey guys, so I was in the middle of recording and didn't realize that my camera cut, and I do want to show you guys how I achieve my cute little pony, and you're probably looking at me like, what the heck is happening? So the video cut off where I'm explaining how, well, after I straightened my hair, then I went in with this hair oil. I believe it's pronounced Ouai. Forgive me, but it's this. And I got it in the scent Saint Barts. It's a limited edition scent for the hair oil. Now they make another hair oil. I guess it's the original hair oil. I think it's scentless. Whatever it is, it doesn't smell like this. And this has the same scent. Oh no! I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry, the struggle is real. It has the same scent as this. If you use the body scrub and then you get the St. Bart's edition, you know that this smells amazing. So they made an oil that mirrors the scent. If you hear whining in the background, it's my dog. I apologize. He's kind of pacing around and looking outside, and when he sees things, he just starts to whine. Now, what you didn't see me apply, because my phone shut off, was this. It is the Cantu Edge Style Gel. I use it and I put it all around my edges, in the front, and I will go and I will put it in what we say or call as the kitchens. Okay, I do that, and then I let it sit for at least a minute, and that is to warm it up, and it will kind of melt, because if you know this, you know it's thick. It's thick, and I want it to kind of just melt into like my body temperature will start to kind of just melt it and make it a little softer. And then that way it becomes easier to do this next step, which is you take a hard bristle brush and you just brush it in. You brush it in. You brush it in. And this is gonna give the illusion that, oh, you know, oftentimes if you straighten your hair, people can tell if it's not natural based on your kitchens and your edges. And like I said, when I do my hair, or when I have it in the straight state, I don't want people to say or be able to say, oh, it looks like she straightened her hair. You know, we're trying to give an illusion. And so then I just brush it back, and I press it down. And it really locks in this more relaxed, you know, texture. Now, we're doing a ponytail, but let's just hypothetically say I wanted to wear my hair out, and I was telling you guys like how I like to have it like parted. Still, that's the trick. That's what I do, and it lays me down. It lays me down, and you can't tell. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't look like, oh, is she curly? Is she straight? No, it's just giving she's straight. So like I would brush it back like that, flip behind my ear, and then have a little part over, and you wouldn't be able to tell. Okay, but yeah, back to the task at hand. And I'm sorry this angle is probably looking crazy, but I brush back, brush back, brush back. I don't have a lot of flyaways. Then you gotta go under. You gotta go under, and you really gotta just work it in. And I swear, honey, you do not have to worry about your kitchens, okay? And you're just doing it all around to, you know, lay down. Because if you're straightening your hair, you know, unless you really know how to do it, the amount of times you're gonna try to lay your kitchens and your edges down, oh my gosh, like you're just gonna be burning your hair. So that's what I do. Then I'll go back in with my comb. Not a little dandruff. What is that? It's probably from the brush, something that was on the brush. I go in, I comb. We're gonna go all the way around combing. Delicately, you know, this is now not looking as flat, so I'm gonna comb it, but I'm gonna comb it over my sink. I'm not sure if you guys will still be in frame. Probably not, but I'm basically just combing over my sink. Because in the ponytail, we want it to look sleek. We do not want it to look knotted up and stuff. Okay, so the ponytail is combed. I think I'm going to, I think I'm gonna use a black scrunchie just to get the hair in position, but then I'm gonna put this cute little scrunchie over it. So yeah. Let's brush this back. Brush this back. Yeah, you guys, I was in the middle of filming and I was giving so much good tea and advice. And then I was like, oh my God, why is my phone blinking? Honey, I looked at that phone and it was like not recording. The worst. So anywho, when you're doing your ponytail, I want mine higher. So you can either continue to brush it up. I take my comb, and the comb gives me a bit more power to drag and rake that hair up. So you see like how we're getting higher? I think this is as high as I want to go. And then You come back in and you brush. You come back in and you brush, and you want to just try to hold on to that ponytail. And you want to brush it so that every strand, don't fall. Every strand is, you know, positioned and looking how you want it to look. I know, I'm sorry you guys that the angle is not that great. But I figured some video footage is better than no video footage. Especially since I'm trying to, you know, show you guys how to do my pony. But yeah, now it just becomes strictly, you know, aesthetic, how you want the pony to look. So I think that the back is fine. And for example, I think I do want to brush that, make that more flat. Yeah, that's looking nice. Okay. And then another important thing to keep in mind when you are ponying your hair, try not to make it too tight. For me, if I make my ponytail too tight, I will get headaches. And that's how you know that your pony is too tight. So 1, 2, 3. Just do it where you know like it's stable, but it's not too tight. And I think for me it was about 5 of the whatchamacallits. Then pull it slightly. Then delicately, you know, go back in with your brush. Go back in with your brush and brush it the way that you want it to look. I'm looking at you guys, but I'm also trying to look at my mirror. But what you don't want, well, what I don't want is to have like a lot of bumps. The flatter, the better. And I think that I've achieved that. So I'm not pressed. As you can see, I really don't have that many flyaways. Okay, I have 1, 2. If it really bothers you, get a wax stick. Or I've seen the girls like tie the hair down with something like a paper. I haven't gotten into that trend, but I know that that's also an option. Now what I'm doing is I'm taking this cute little blue, putting it over. See, is she cute? Or is she not giving? Am I thinking she's giving and she's not? Well, cute to me. And then if you want, you know, delicately comb through. I'm combing over my sink, you guys, because I really don't want hair on the floor. But essentially take a comb and lightly comb through. Lightly comb through. And honey, that's your pony. Is she giving? I'll try to take some pictures, but hopefully you guys can see. And she's long, guys. She's long. She's long. Now, you know me and my extraness, we go back in over our brows. Our lips are moisturized. I have been dying to try this. It is the Fussy Flex by Fenty. It's the one where it has Fussy and Fuchsia Flex combines into this beautiful holiday candy cane looking thing. And all the girlies on TikTok that I've seen wearing it, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. So let's see how it looks. Beautiful. Oh, she's pretty. I think I'm just gonna do one swipe. It's giving natural. She's pretty. And I know over time you see both of these will mix and then the color will really be like a different payoff. For example, like you can see I'm already kind of like mixing it, but it's gorgeous. It's pretty. It's a nice nude on me, and it's giving hydration. It's giving hydration. It's nice. Yes. Well, sorry for the mishap, you guys, but this was a get ready with me, get cute, just to run a few little errands, and let's refresh our straightened hair. Let's make her into a cute little pony where, you know, she looks natural. She's got some color, some hue definition. She's looking cute. You see what I'm saying? Like, our edges, our tensions are taken care of. You know, we don't have to worry about that. Yes, yes. Okay. So anywho, you guys, thank you so much for watching. We're growing slowly but surely. I appreciate everybody that takes time to watch my videos, and stay tuned for the next one.